My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slice and Dice, where I think it's time to build something degenerate in Generate. All heroes will be randomly generated, so we're going to be referring to them as orange, yellow, grey, red, and blue throughout, other than 8, 20, 6, 43, 5, 9, 1, 4, 8. Yeah, it's way easier to go with just their color. So, choose a curse. Add a wisp to every single fight. Ooh, looks like this is a slightly rarer curse that we could get here. Armor at the start of the first turn, shield 2 to all enemies, plus 1 HP for all the 4 base HP, or Doom plus at the end of the 5th turn, 8 damage to all allies. One thing I have noticed in Generate mode is that characters tend to have smaller maximum HP pools right up until they become level 3, so this could become a problem for us. I kind of feel like I should probably go for the armor, but let's have a look at our damage classes. Okay, rogue's not awful. They have a 1 damage ranged engage on their center side, 2 damage, and a couple 1 damages as well. Oh, we've got some nice cleaving here on our yellow class. Also some self-damage, some damage and self-shield. You know, this is a great class as well. Just average ability to shield for 2. They also have a shield 1 repel side to get a little spicy with it. The red character has heal and mana gain, only 1 pip on each of those. Also has the spell mend. Oh, 3 damage mana gain sides on our blue character. Also access the ability or the spell cut. Honestly, this pretty much guarantees the ability to do 3 damage first turn with our blue character. If we wanted to. It's just, we're not especially good at defending ourselves. So I don't know, can we afford to take that first round? Just kind of building up and waiting? I'm gonna give it a go. Armor 2. Blue, you literally don't have any better sides than that. Red, I mean, that's mana. I think I'm going to continue to roll gray until I get a 2-block side. Or at least that would be ideal. Please. Thank you, gray. Shouldn't heal a character before I use cut if I am going to use it this round. And it just seems efficient in terms of damage to do so. Alright, Crone. Only 4 more HP on you. Take our mana gains. Our simple mana gains. Ooh, 2 characters are both targeting the red, so the repel is going to double dip. So is the AoE strike there. We push ourselves right out of damage range there, unfortunately. Now the Crone does 2 damage to the topmost enemy with Top Spark. So in order to prevent them from dying, I'm going to use Mend before I take off the extra part over their HP there, and then a single cut takes up the Crone. Great. Very easy fight there. What? Oh. Whoa. This is actually something that I've seen quite consistently here as well, which is the generated characters tend to have a very small pips, or very small pip sides, even when they have keywords that might justify a larger pip side. The thing I'm really looking at here is the orange character has access to 1 damage poison plague. Plague specifically saying bonus equal to all total poison on all characters. So if there's any poison out on the field, including my own characters, that pumps this plague effect. I really, really like the idea of trying to get some poison synergistic strategy. The only problem is that the main original poison synergy comes from the orange character, and this orange character only has 1 damage poison on one other side. It's a very narrow strategy to hit the 1 damage poison into opening into 1 damage poison plague. There's also 1 mana cantrip on the blue character. They have access to a shield 1. They do get the spell drop, 4 damage to the topmost enemy, which is quite nice here. The ability to kill the archer in the backline instantly. Well, should we generate enough mana for it, which is not guaranteed. I'm going to look for more poison. I'm going to give this a go. Don't just immediately die to hitting the thorn or something like that. I was very prepared for that to occur here. Yeah, I guess those two are probably... Well, the red character, if they hit the vitality side, can actually save Grey this turn, which would be nice. It's not going to do it. Okay, so we can save... Oh, we can't save Grey. We can't save Grey because if I have to attack in order to get the mana, I can only attack the Thorn in the front line. This is a really nasty fight. So I'm going to armor orange, allowing them to attack the... Wait, hang on. What happened? Orange. 1 damage, poison. You were allowed to strike the thorns, and you didn't trigger Spiky. Does striking the armor not count as striking the target? Striking the armor doesn't count as striking the target. I am flawed. Let me... Yeah! That is not at all how I thought that was going to work. Oh well. That's still how we have to end the turn. I'm going to be using cut to take out one of the archers very easily. Fair enough. I knew that cantrip side was going to get us in trouble there. Cleanse potion, replace the rightmost side with heal 21, drink cleanse. Really can't see the usage for that here. Bark skin, immune to shields, +2 max HP. I mean, I think that's relatively useful, especially considering how little I can actually even access shields to give to characters right now. But I want to go for the random 2. And we get it. Spell Remedy, heal 1 cleanse, and it's a single cast. Just purge off some negative effect that you need to get rid of. Love it. The enemies conspire to kill a couple of my characters immediately on turn 1, how dare they? How capable am I of keeping people alive? Not exceptionally. A little bit more mana generation. I really do want to try and get the extra shields out here, and we do. Good to see those. So we're not really going to be able to inflict any damage on the Gnoll. In fact, I don't know when we're going to inflict damage on the Gnoll here. Like, it's going to have to be poison or spells. None of my other sides have enough magnitude to hit the Gnoll. Okay. Take the wolf on the top side. Let's heal you. So what? I have the ability to save 2 of my characters on field? Oh boy. Yeah, I guess. Well, I'm not going to heal the Grey character then. I'm just going to double down on keeping the other one alive. We really need some damage. The requirement for it has definitely been amplified by the fact that we have the 2 armor on turn 1, making it harder to take out a target on turn 1. But the real problem here is just none of our characters have basically any damage as well, even outside of that. Okay. Okay. Killing this Knoll is going to be nigh on impossible. Oh no, wait, hang on. You heal that target, right? No. Oh gosh. It's really difficult to find a target I can use cut against. I don't think I can use cut against anyone right now, unfortunately. Let's just experiment with some turns. Yeah, this gets us all the way down to the Knoll, but then I lose, like, most of my damaging classes and most of my ability to generate mana, which makes it impossible to kill the Knoll at any point. I mean, this way at least I keep my red class. Although I lose access to cut, again, making it even harder to kill the archer in the back line. But it's also basically impossible to use cut at this point without losing a character. Plague is going to have to possibly be the way that the Knoll dies here. Okay, I can keep you alive with a mend. Boy, this is getting... Oh, this is getting tough. I really wish that had struck the top line here. Hilarious cantrips right there. All right, Orange, can you do it? That'll do it. We're back in the game! Hell yeah! I mean, we're probably dead now, right? Oh. Interesting. Our yellow class could be 6 damage heavy, so we actually find some higher magnitudes here. Finally, we also find some shield 5s. I need damage desperately, let's be clear. But a 6 damage heavy is the only hit I would be able to get, and then I would lose it and have to do other stuff. There's a 1 damage self-shield and a 1 damage steal, unfortunately, as well. There's also shield 5, shield 1 cleave, shield 1 cleave, and shield 1 cleanse on the gray. Being able to block a character for 5 is pretty big. We're going to need that. Which is going to make it even harder to deal with the bramble. I would really like to get poison out this turn. We find no such thing. Yeah, getting the enemy, if the rat is below half HP, it's not going to need to take extra damage to the cruel anyway. So that is not the way we need to play that. Just going to focus on the bramble as much as possible, and I'm also going to hold on to our mana this turn. Using 2 mends next turn in order to heal 2 characters up seems very likely to me. Speaking of doing that, we will do exactly that. And in fact, I think I'll do it even 3 times. Actually, no, I'll save. Okay, let's use Mend to set red and blue up, and then we can use the gray's cleave shield to keep all of them alive. I'm gonna hit the rat on the top line once. No, I don't need to cleave it at all. No. I'm gonna focus exclusively on the bramble again. And I'm also gonna hold mana for the next turn. We are really living on the knife's edge, but I think we might be able to get ourselves out of danger here. Again, we find actually an incredible smattering of sides there. Absolute shame that we miss out on the ability to use Poison Plague. Okay. With an AoE strike, we know the rat is set up to die to a cut. Hang on, do I already have lethal? No, but I can take out... Bramble first, and then it's just the rat versus my characters. And this is an easy way to clear. Whew! Oh, we made it through. One more mana from literally anyone. Wand Regret. Rolled 3 single used sides at once. We unlocked an item, Wand of Wand. Replace the right side with 1 damage single use, inflict single use. Neat. Yeah, I mean, that's damage, baby. That's enough to use the cut and we get him down. Woo! Back in the game. All right, Wandify and Titan's Bane Potion. Oh, Wandifying these 1 damage cruels into 2 damage cruels is pretty huge. It does make them single use, but it gives them both +1. And cruel is not a side that you want to use that many times in a fight. You want to use it kind of just to clean out the enemy at the end. Let's do it. All right, we've got the bandit on the top side and the crone below. We're probably not going to be using the cruel side to overkill the crone on turn 1. As much as I would love to, I don't really suspect that's reasonable, possible, or likely at all. Thank you for the fire block. Huge impact on this board right now. Oh, we get the poison as well. Love to see it. Start working ever so more on the crone. And now my goal here is to roll a cruel side. One of our Wandified cruel sides here. Because if we manage to, we can take out the crone with overkill, making the bandit run away on the top line. Neat. Ooh, what is this? What the hell is this? These are wildly generated, I'll tell you what. Okay, our red character has 3 heal and shield 1 mana gain sides, a heal 1 mana gain side, heal 1 to all allies, and a heal 3 directory. They also have wings for 2 mana, heal 3 flanking on your own side, hits the top and bottom targets. And then we have the blue character who has 1 mana Bloodlust, which, like, Warlock gets 2 mana Bloodlust as their leftmost side. This is good. Especially when you consider their spell is Burn. 1 damage to all monsters and heroes on cooldown. So they just transmute a small amount of mana into a ridiculous amount of mana, but that's not all. 3 of their other sides are 1 damage weakened single use. In fact, 4 of their other sides are 1 damage weakened single use. The final one, 1 mana decay. Doesn't really matter. But you know who would really, really hold the Wandify well? A 2 damage weakened single use. It's already single use. There's 2 mana decay single use. I wouldn't want to use that more than 1 time. I mean, obviously, this character is mainly going to be rolling for the possibility of weakening a character at the right time, but in the right opportunity, they will have an easy setup for transmuting a ridiculous amount of mana into the board. I'm so pleased. I think this is going to work out really well. I do like the idea of the cleanse defend here, but I could also try and cleanse. Cleansing with heal 1 next turn, that would only remove 1 of the weakens, but if I cleanse before the weaken comes in, I think I can prevent the entire stack of it. I may not perfectly understand how that works. That's something I still need to kind of figure out. I'm not going to be damaging any of the enemies this round, realistically. 2 weaken. Ooh, poison. Actually, all of those are pretty much optimal hits for every character. Let's try and prevent some weaken. Although, do I need to prevent that weaken if I intend to weaken the courts to the point that they're not doing damage anymore? Come on, Bloodlust. I'm ready for it. We also got the ability to just full defend the blue outright. Nope, push. That's it. That's that Bloodlust. Okay. Burn, and then I will Bloodlust for 4 mana in response to that. 1 damage hits that corpse. Actually, before we do that, let's do 2 damage to the top line goblin. 1 damage hits that corpse. We burst the goblin on the top line. The other one runs away. Pure Heart Pendant or the Blood Chalice. Self-shield 1 for each wasted point of healing you receive. That can be really powerful. Especially considering sometimes the red characters we get offered will have a, heal 6 side or something like that. That plus a different character having a steal effect. It could be good. There's also the Pure Heart Pendant here. Replace the middle side with heal 3 cleanse. The blue character could easily hold that, so could the red character. I could even roll for the random tier 3 here. And in fact, I think I will. I want something a little spicier. Ooh, that has a little smack of spice to it. Ooh, what's that? Capsaicin? Ooh, Scovilles? This is a Glass Blade. Replace the left side with 5 damage, and the Glass Blade is lost upon death. This is the ability for our medic to occasionally thwap the enemy in the face for a ridiculous amount of damage. Killing an entire snake! Well, assuming the snake doesn't have any armor. I mean, 2 mana on the single use here. Well, but also my weakens could prevent a, huge amount of incoming damage here. So I'll probably hold on to the possibility of doing that. Let's go for the poison on our rogue type. Ooh, okay. Looks like we might be killing someone outright here. We have to go for the self-shield side just to guarantee that character doesn't die there. So let's focus on one individual snake that would otherwise be... Oh, hang on. If I do these in a different order, I can set up the Bloodlust I was looking for there. Yeah, I'm just going to hold on to the mana. No need to use that yet. Heal and cleanse, shield and cleanse 1 is actually probably going to be the most efficient defense that can be generated there. Ah, Plague is obviously counting the poison on my own side, so now I do really want to roll that Plague side. Gonna be ideal here. Okay. Let's have a little bit of a look around at our current options. So, Burn sets up the ability to not murder the top liner. No, I'm gonna need the push of Burst to get through it. We'll lose our blue character this way. Oh no, I can mend you and then remedy. Ah, keeping both alive. Beautiful. Remedy having a heal 1 cleanse and mend just being set to 3 HP. Heal and mana gain's good enough for me. Really still do need more damage. Well, that's one of your worst damage sides. That'll help with a little extra. Damage on the snake on the top line, taking it out. Get 1 extra mana back, use that to keep yellow alive. Really on the knife's edge here, consistently in this run. I need larger magnitudes to my sides. Do I get a level up after this? I really hope I get a level up after this. Goodbye, snake. Ooh, well, that's some magnitude. Not necessarily on our red character, who does have 2 self-heal 2 damage sides. They've also got 1 heal and cleave sides, heal 1 boost, 1 mana, the infuse spell. I mean, all of it's fine. But it's up against a character who has 4 damage on their firstmost slot and then a bunch of 1 damage steel sides. That can transmute a shield 5 into deal 6 damage. That's pretty much exactly what we're looking for. A lot of different ways to try and deal 4 damage to characters. Is there anything else I want to do here before we line ourselves up on with the fight? No, not at all. Let's go. Githa, Agnes, and Magrat. Oh, okay. I do have the ability to double weaken a target. I really want to weaken Githa, who's about to try and make everyone weak on our team. But I also want to weaken Magrat before she poisons my blue character to almost certainly have no effect over the rest of the game. Hang on, let's have a look here. That's 6 damage to Githa. I think I can take Githa out here. We use a burn through the enemies, and then a cruel strike takes Githa out, and we weakened Magrat. So I don't have to worry about the incoming poison. I really can't allow myself to worry about the incoming poison because the fight is going to take longer than I think. Even in optimal circumstances, we have 1 character who's capable of dealing like large damage consistently. No, I'm gonna push. Yeah, Bloodlust would have been really helpful. I think the way I need to deal with this is taking out the wolf. As our primary target. No, I can take out Magrat as our primary target, right? Yes, yes. That'll do. And hopefully if Agnes attempts to go for another summon, they don't, they go for the AoE here, but if they did attempt to go for another summon, I would have had the ability to try and weaken them. Only 1 weaken would have been required. 4 damage there. 5 block, I mean, nice. Yeah, that poison side's good with me as well. I really do want the mana and heal here. There we go, because I want to use a burn to set up my Bloodlust. Now, Agnes, you will deal 2 damage to the topmost enemy when you die. So I'll protect them and then kill you. Yeah, because we can get just exceptionally close to killing the wolf by itself, making the next round basically the easiest part of the entire run so far. 3 different options for us at the same time here. This is reroll a character, right? We also get a challenge. Let's look at our item first, Terrarium and Viscera. Terrarium replaces the 2 right sides with shield 2 growth and 1 mana growth. Not bad. Allows us to give some characters some sides, like, you know, yellow, to make sure that you don't whiff entirely if you have to continue pushing past a final roll. Not incredible, admittedly. And then there's Viscera. Replace the middle side with 0 damage, flesh, and pain. So you do damage equal to your HP, and then take damage equal to your HP. Again, nice for like a large damage side, but I would have to do a lot of preparation to make that actually help us. 4 random tier 0 items I really don't want to go with here though. I don't know, maybe I do really want to go with 4 random tier 0 items here. Okay. We have Dull Wit. Replace mana/mana gain sides with basic damage sides, retaining their original value and other keywords. So we could have a Bloodlust side. Damage mana gain on red. Not exceptionally helpful, admittedly. Bent Fork. A 1x multiplier to the pips of all sides. Hell yeah. There's also the Runic Shackle. +1 to all mana/mana gain sides, but you cannot cast spells. And Toy Sword. Replace the rightmost side with 0 damage. Ooh, excellent. Cannot wait to utilize all of those effectively. If we take Soodle and Imp into this fight, we can get the Faint Halo for +1 max HP whenever you fight, whenever you save a hero this fight. I don't want to take that. I suspect that could kill us still at this point. No re-rolling that class of yellow, please. Thank you. No, of course not. There you go. And we'll replace. No, I don't want to give 1 damage to you instead. 1x multi. Who needs the 1x multiplier to all of their sides? Oh, no, actually, it does more on the 5 pips over here. There we go. That'll do it. Into the fray. That Grave's gonna get a lot of summons here, I'll tell you what. Unless some sneaky bugger happens to weaken it. Prevent the summon of a whole bones. And that sounds effective to me. Oop. Thank heck I managed to get back to a scrapping side here, so I have the ability to take a target off the field, killing that bones. Then I'm going to damage and poison the grave, making this grave kill exceptionally quick, weakening it, preventing the summon of the bones that round. Ooh! Oh, poison! Good plague right there. Oh my god, the huge side on our yellow again will also heal up orange so they can take out the imp. I'll do it. Well, actually, I'm gonna have to fight. I'm still gonna have to fight next round at this rate. I'm not going to be able to get enough health on orange to be able to survive. Fine, I'll just deal with that one grave. Obviously, if I use burn here, unfortunately, I'll take out my own orange. Better to keep just a little bit more max HP going to the next fight, just in case. Better safe than sorry. Huge flattening of the enemy right there. Heal to cleave. As well as the balance spell for 1 damage to all enemies and heal 1 to all allies. That is a good pairing for the burn spell. Offsetting the downside especially. Our top and bottom characters are both already level 2, but they neither have like large health bars. So I don't know if I want the wings flanking that our top red character is offering us here. But I think the heal to cleave and I think this spell of the bottom red character could be pretty good for us. Now I don't know if anyone holds onto the glass blade anymore. Well, I mean, I guess yellow can hold onto it. Just 1 more damage. I mean, honestly, in a fight where the enemies aren't using poison, I probably just put it on orange. Does anyone else need any other items at the moment? I think not. Excellent. So, we get the ability to defend yellow by 5. Hopefully yellow gets one of their scrapper sides here. Getting hard targeted on blue as well by both of the quartzes. That's going to be more difficult to evade. Getting slightly easier. Unfortunately, we don't get the full options here that would help us out. Okay, let's take out the quartz on the top side by dealing enough damage to it. Oh no. Even doing that, we are still going to lose the blue character. A lot of high rolls on the enemies here, unfortunately, with the quartz on the bottom line doing their 5 damage side, the Soodle on the top and middle, each doing some of their largest damage. Oh well. Early loss of the blue character in this fight. This could spell nightmare, but thankfully, multiple Soodles in this round have decided to be much, much kinder, dealing their minimum damage. Although I would really like to see one of our better shielding sides. We do not. Does that spell doom for us? I mean, heck, I don't want it to, but we are about to lose the yellow class, and I will not have access to much damage after that point. I guess our 5 damage side on the orange is going to be particularly important then. I'm going to have to use the heal and cleanse single cast on my gray character here if I want to prevent some of the incoming weaken. Actually, it only prevents one of them, so it doesn't prevent the entire stack, so... The thing I said earlier about how you could use one cleanse in order to prevent more than one of a stack? No, that's not how that works. I must have just gotten it mixed at some point when I read something weirdly. Oh, boy. Yeah, oh, boy. Yeah, the Soodles are deciding to do damage now. Soodles are suiting up for damage. Yeah, that's just not gonna do it. We're dead. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, can anyone even generate damage at this point? I could get one more mana. It's, yeah, there's no way in hell here, unfortunately. Giving everyone 2 armor there was really, really impactful. It made it a lot harder to control them on the turn 1. We would have been able to take down one of the Ludises as well as work a decent amount on one of the quartzes. Could have been good, could have been fun, could have been lovely. Could have been nice and friendly and happy and handsome and welcoming. And yet, Generate Hard certainly did. Reach leveled 10 out of 20. Oh boy. I feel like we utilized what we got in reasonable ways. But I do feel like a little damage light to try and account for the kind of curse that we ended up with there in armor. We did get a decent combo. Obviously, in our yellow and gray characters here, being able to set up for a 6 damage steel attack relatively easily. Outside of that, largely everything's kind of small magnitude. One thing that also contributed really heavily was the fact that on turn 1, we were incapable of using the burn in order to set up for Bloodlust. We weren't often rolling Bloodlust on turn 1. But that being a more present option would have given us more opportunities to kind of take hold of a fight early on, rather than kind of attempt to hold pace on turn 1 without really being able to shield more than one target, and then start responding on turn 2. Effectively, we're caught flat-footed in every single fight here. But for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slice and Dice. As a series playlist up at the top left for all my YouTube content on this on this game, past, present, and future. There we go. Streaming past the names of people so generously supporting the public on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. Add a thanks in. A special thanks this episode to Victor. Hopefully you'll be enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.